Okay, it is Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day, so it's a federal holiday. Um, and I got a package today from the post office. Opening up my lifeblood. But the funniest part about this whole thing is I ordered this off of a store on Twitter. They don't run the store on Twitter. They're on Twitter. They have a store. And where are we at here? Where are we at here? And I ordered this 3 days ago. They're in Nashville. I'm in Alaska. It's here. They shipped it 3 days ago. It's here today on a holiday. Huge shout out to their IC Toys Nashville on Twitter, and they're always posting all kinds of stuff, a lot of toys. But what the cool thing is, in their background of what they're posting is a lot of box Star Wars stuff. And I happened to comment that I've been looking, what's the price of, they had an ATAT walker up there, but I didn't want one I don't need one that's boxed. Right now I'm not a huge boxed and buying carded Star Wars stuff, except for the mini rigs. What's funny is my whole wall is loose, all open figures. My mini rigs are boxed. I have one, two, three. I have three open mini rigs, right? Yeah. I have the little Jabba barge thing, the mini rig on that one, which I don't have a boxed one yet. That one and the what's that silly freaking vehicle? That you put one figure in the front of it and the other figure in the back of it. I don't have one of those. Trying to find a box one of those is really becoming a pain in the ass, because it just I find one and I can't get it because somebody else buys it. So, but it happens. That's the thrill of the hunt. Maybe I'll see if they've got one. They might. I don't know. But these guys shipped this freaking thing, and it's here. Look at the side of that box. So I already said what it is. I'm just thinking this is what it is. Yeah, these guys are out of Nashville. So somehow this box got here in 3 fucking days. So, I don't think they're on YouTube. They might be. I don't know. I'll put their Twitter handle. Because if you don't follow them on Twitter, guys, we're all collecting these things. They're always posting stuff, and I know everybody's always looking for toy stores. Good stuff. I just ate a big old plate of spaghetti. I'm off next 2 days. Tomorrow I'm going to watch Beekeeper. See how that is. So, and I have ordered, because right now all these things are being taped, they're being recorded on my tablet. I just ordered a setup, but I got to figure out where to set it up for doing all this stuff. A lot of you know the other side of this wall is where I'm going to be moving most of my collection stuff to, and I think I can set something up out there to do openings and stuff, because it's heated, and I don't know, we'll see. In fact, tomorrow, I might even go out there tonight. I don't know, it's only 7 o'clock. I'm not exactly tired, but I might go out there tonight and start ripping that apart, because I have to gut everything and fix some stuff and redo some stuff, and then put shelving up and bookcases and whatnot, and put the collection out there. I don't know if this stuff's going to go out there. It might just go back, because if you've seen the pictures, you know downstairs I've got 3 bookcases, and it's full of stuff. So I might put this stuff on it, leave these here on the wall, rip these shelves back off, and just leave this flat, and then put all the other stuff. I don't know. It's a work in progress. Got a lot of crap out in boxes. I don't know where I'm going to put my terrarium at yet, because it's sitting downstairs on my eBay table, which I need to get back into and selling stuff. Just miscellaneous crap that I've got. And like I've got, somehow in my acquiring things, I have a second Darth Vader TIE Fighter. I only need one. It doesn't work though. I'm sure it will work if somebody wants to sit there and try and fix it. I've got another one. I need to put it back. I need to put it in eBay. And I got something else too. I don't know. I got crap everywhere. It's like, well, look, here's a Princess Leia sitting literally right here. I don't even have to reach for it. She's just right here. You know, like, and then here's an R2 and an R5 sitting right here. I'm over gathering things. There's a reason for this, though. You know, eventually I'm going to get the sandcrawler, and eventually I'm going to get other things. This was a huge... Every time I look on eBay, because that's normally where I get my stuff, it's hard to find. When I was running around Utah, hitting the stores, they had a boxed, I believe it was a cantina, still in the box, and they wanted like $1,000 for it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Because if you follow my Twitter, I need to see if I can get that video downloaded. Because I did something really cool. Because I buy for me, because that's what I do. My brother-in-law loves Star Wars, and he has the freaking BB-8, the big freaking Disney one, the huge. Yeah, he's got that. He's got some really beautiful artwork, Star Wars stuff. It's not movie stuff. It's somebody actually did artwork of I think one's the Falcon, and I don't remember what the other one is, but they're really nice. It's professional artwork. It's not like movie posters like stuff. It's actual. I love how they just built a box. Okay, I'm using the knife. It's spaghetti. Oh my god, this is just, for some reason it's not wanting to cut through it. Yes, I'm not cutting into the box because, you know. Okay, so I'm cutting into cardboard is what I'm cutting into. Alright. Apparently these guys also do a Comic-Con in Nashville. Home of the future conventions. So if you go into the ice, I think Padawan went to this. So he probably might have met some of these guys. The Padawan collector. That's cool. Will I ever get down there? I don't know. I'm debating I might go down this summer or end of the summer, back down to Utah for the convention there. The nice thing going there is I don't have to get a hotel room. I stay over at my sister's place, and but they're going to be out of town, so I'm going to have to figure out how to ride to the con downtown from where they live. So yeah. All right, so let's look. Looks pretty well packaged. A lot of bubble wrap in here. So, ooh, it's in pieces. They don't look like they're together. So I've never had an ATAT. In fact, I I didn't have a lot of the ships and stuff. I had the newer Vader TIE. I had the battle damaged TIE fighter. I had a broken electronic land speeder. I didn't have an original one. I had a speeder bike. I've got my Falcon still. I had an ATST and probably most of the original 12. I didn't have a Snaggletooth, and I didn't have a Walrus Man, and I did not have an X-Wing Luke. I did not have that, or an R5, or I didn't have a lot of them. But I did have, and God, this sucks. I had a vinyl Cape Java for my first. Yeah. All right. I'm going to run out of room here really quick. There's a card here. No collection too big or too small. We buy it all. No. I can't sell my collection. I might give something away. I don't know yet. We'll see. So here's all the legs. This looked complete when they sent me pictures. I think everything else might be inside of the locker. Because here's the top part. Yeah, I never had one of these. I do have. I might have extra ATAT drivers, and I think I've got an extra ATAT commander. So here's this. It looked like all the pieces were there when they first showed it to me. And it's trash day. I might just run that damn thing box out to the thing. I know he's into weight, but I'm hoping all the other pieces are inside. This just opens up. All right. Oh, look at that. It looked really clean too. So this is the important stuff here. These pieces are always broken. So, oh look, you can move the head around inside and rah, rah. Pull this back, I think. Oh, you move it up. It goes rah, rah. Oh, you push that thing to get that. Everything looked clean. Guess that's the battery compartment. I don't know how this thing opens. Lots of spaces to put stuff in. I mean, it's the stickers are a little used, but you know, it's, you know, my Falcon, most of the stickers have fallen off of it. I picked it up one day and like 3 stickers fell off. So yeah, whatever. I mean, I could try and find a new sticker sheet. They're out there, which is funny. It is. I always tell people it is the damnedest thing that 40-some-year-old toys and people have stuff that is just in such pristine condition. I mean, some of these figures up here that I've got, I may get graded. I mean, I've got an R2-D2 sitting there with, I mean, it's immaculate. I've got unfaded stormtroopers up there. I've got, I mean, it's everything up here on the wall, as far as I know, is original. There's no reproduction up there. So, let's see if I can make this thing come back to life. Alright, so these... There's no instruction booklet, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. God, I'm tired. I'm just going to go to bed. after this. I don't have to do anything tomorrow. I'm going to watch Beekeeper tomorrow. I should probably get tickets for that thing when I get done here. Yes, I buy my tickets online. And I go by myself because, I don't have anybody to go with. It's kind of sad, but, if I ever find somebody to do stuff with, then I will. If not, then fuck it. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Yeah. Alright, so that's these. Okay. How do the legs go on here? I guess they just slide up. It doesn't matter which is which. Does it say on here left, front, right, rear, whatever? I don't think it does. Why is this not turning? I don't know. Like I said, I have never... I don't know. Is this locked? I don't know. I may have to sit there and see if I can find a thing online. I think that just goes there. I don't know. Because nothing here says which is which. These are all the same. CD, BB, CD, D. That says A. D, C, D. So I have two D's. So I'm thinking I'm missing a B leg. That's too funny. This doesn't say anything. So I don't know. I have no idea. Because it just all goes together. But I don't see anything. And of course there's no opening on the bottom for Luke to crawl up into, because he's got to cut his way in. And there's no hook on the bottom of it for it. I know that the 1981, Cincinnati, Ohio. So if anybody knows, I don't want to just put this thing together and have it wrong. I don't know. These things go in somehow. I don't know where these are. These go. Oh, these go on the sides. So I'm assuming this goes like this. He's got to sit there and look all cool. And this goes on this side. Alright, those lock in. Still pretty cool. This is going to be mainly just me just looking at this thing while off camera, because you guys can't see what I'm doing. Because I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so that's there. That goes on there. Look nice. Now they said this worked, so I don't know. Chin guns. These need to go inside somehow. I don't know if there's a reason or a way these go in. I'm guessing they go like that. I don't know. I'm not going to put these in yet. If anybody wants to sit there and message me on Twitter, and I'm going to talk to my group that I follow, see if any of them know how these all to go together. It's pretty cool though. So I have an ATAT. So it's only been, this thing came out in 81, I think I said. Yeah, 81. So 81, 91, 2001, 2011, 21, 42 years. This is a 42-year-old toy. And it's still in really good condition. It's not yellowed at all, which is really nice. And it's really clean on the inside. Really clean on the inside. Alright, you pop out there. You pop out there. So it's all clean. Starting to get me some snow troopers to put in here. And I think a speeder bike will fit in there. Because in the things it says speeder bike goes in this thing. Because the other ones that pop, the big Lego one, the monstrous Lego one, has 4 of them in the back of this thing. Or 6. Yeah. I want to get it, but it's $800. So if you want to send me some money, I'll buy it and build it. And you can watch it and go, ooh. If you ever come to Alaska, you can go, ooh, and touch it. You can touch it, touch it, touch it. But, yep. So, big thanks to the guys there. And I'll definitely tag them in this. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. Stickers are worn, but, I mean, like I said, it's a 43-year-old toy now. Because we're in 2024. So, I mean, it's in really good condition, I think. I mean, is that supposed to go all the way back? I don't know. There's no locking thing on it. But I need a couple ATAT drivers in there. General Veers won't go into it because, you know, he doesn't fit. There's supposed to be a 3rd seat in there, but yeah. But definitely is a big find. Because the other problem I always ran into was shipping on these things was 100, like 100. It was almost as much as the actual. And they only charged me like $20 for shipping. So I'm like, dude, this is freaking awesome. And it got here in 3 days. I am, and it's delivered on a holiday. I don't understand. I think I'm just gonna put them back in the box here until I figure out how to get the legs on, so I don't break anything, especially these little dudes, because these are always broken. I don't know how they are, but for now he's just going to go back into here, into this stupid bag that I can't open. Alright, so they go back in there, and these light up, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I've never had one of these. This is the first time. So I am happy. And all the legs. Okay, back in the box. So yeah, I'm gonna finally get started building the new room, because I'm finally to the point now I'm not killing myself at work. We're still shorthanded, just as hell, but yeah. I do have one other item coming. Let me see where he's at. Alright, put in my eBay, go to purchases, track the package. Where is he at? Oh, he went to Chicago. You know the funny... For some reason, every time I got something going through Chicago, when it leaves Chicago and it's supposed to be coming to Alaska, I had 2 packages in a row out of Chicago. Both went to Hawaii, then back to Seattle, and then to Alaska. I do not understand why. It happened twice. So if it happens again, that means there's some glitch in the matrix with the post office, and they send things going to Alaska first to Hawaii. I mean, it's got to cross an ocean. I would show you what I got, but the suspense. So when this thing comes, which should be, well, this is saying the 29th. So, I mean, it's the 15th. I don't know why, but it's so cool. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Can you see? Let me put my glasses on. Can you see? Can you see? No, you can't see. You can't see. No, you can't see what that is. So, as I said, I don't normally buy carded, but I think I'm going to start getting carded figures. I'm seeing a lot of Return of the Jedi carded stuff that isn't too expensive, except for a couple figures here and there. I just saw a bunch of open figures, which is like, I'm always leery of stuff that's been opened and then they reseal it, because it's not good. Still working on 3 of everything. I've still got a handful here and there. I mean, some of these I've got multiples of, like the TIE Fighter pilot. I've got pilots in the TIE Fighters. I've got Stormtroopers. There's a big thing of Stormtroopers and Hoth Troopers. Because eventually I want to get the display sets. They're called play sets, but they're not. They're display sets. Padawan Collector just opened his up. I've had a thing for a while. I got my battle wagon up there in the closet. I need room for all this big stuff. These big ships and vehicles, like the Titanium shuttle. I have no clue where I'm going to put that damn thing at. I need to find some type of display case or something that will hold all this stuff and make it look nice. But yeah, most of these stuff in my room here is going to go down to the other thing, because it's the cheaper stuff that while it's still collecting stuff, it's not this value. Because the value on this wall right now, I could buy a car. But it would be individually selling everything, and that's just, I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. Give it to one of my nieces, I think, probably, because my nephews don't care about it. I think my one niece might appreciate it, though, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. That's the other reason I'm trying to keep things original. So when I do pass, if the stuff is still worth anything, 10 years from now, it could just be worth nothing. So it all kind of depends on how we, as collectors, pass things on to the next generation. I mean, there are younger people out there in their 30s that are hyped for all this stuff and collecting it, but how much longer is that going to go? I don't know. But I enjoy it. But yeah, I'm going to figure out where to put my ATAT now. I've seen some people put them on the floor, which would be okay for now, I guess. I just need to have room for it. So there's still a lot of stuff I need to get. All the different play sets. The only ones I've got is I've got the Ewok Village, and I've got the Death Star. Or not Death Star, the Star Destroyer. I need the Death Star. I still need a Death Star, yes. And some other ones. But the AT-AT's always been one of those. Same with the Titanium. The Titanium I got, the shipping on that thing was way expensive because it came in the box. The box is out in the shed. The box is in really bad condition too. But it's like I said, I'm not a box buyer. If it's a decent price and it has a box on it, fine. I'll just put the box off to the side. Because I've got a Y-Wing box, I've got a TIE Fighter box, or Vader TIE Fighter. I've got Oh, another box over there. I've got the Droid Factory box, which is over there. But for the most part, I've got like the mini rigs. That's the only box stuff I got that are in the boxes. I do have an empty speeder bike box and an empty Tauntaun box. In fact, I was just looking at a Tauntaun boxed that was unopened. and a Hoth, and a Wampa one. That the Wampa, it was open, but the Wampa looks really white. So it looks really good. I just gotta pay my taxes. I picked this up just because it was a hell of a deal, and the shipping on it was just insane, and they made a really good price on it. So that's for the extent of that. But for now, I'm gonna get off of this thing, load this thing up, and get on Twitter and maybe do some pictures of it, and see if these guys that I follow have any idea what the hell I'm doing with it, because I don't know. So I will, when I get my next thing, which should be hopefully not another 2 weeks. God, though some stuff does take that long. But yeah, that's the next thing I got coming from eBay. But this was not an eBay purchase. This was a store on Twitter, and I don't think they even have an eBay store, but they do have a lot of stuff. I mean, if you look them up on Twitter, when they do their posts, literally the back of their store where they do their pictures and stuff at is a freaking shrine. It really is. Oh well. And I need to get the 12-inch Stormtrooper. And I'm working on the little die casts. So, yes, this is really nice. And yes, it does have a little guy in it. Yes, which always falls out. So, it's kind of weird because it's metal, but it's hollow. So, but yeah, I'm working on collecting more Kenner. And I'm not really buying a whole lot of the new stuff anymore. I mean, I wandered around and checked stuff. Oh, and I went to there is a antique-ish type store here. And periodically I'll go in. Walked in yesterday, and they had the General Giant figures. The big carded ones, like the 12-inch figures. They had the vinyl Cape Jawa one. I don't know whose stuff it is. They had the Christmas Yoda carded. Then these are all on the big freaking General Giant cards. They had a Chewbacca. I might try and get the Chewbacca one just because Chewbacca's so cool. The vinyl Cape Jawa one, I might get that one too. I don't know yet. They also had whoever's, because they do consignment stuff, so they'll sell stuff for people. And whoever brought the stuff in has like 10 of the art. I mean, it's like somebody went in and bought a bunch of crap and is trying to sell it and make money off of it. They had 10 of the R2-D2 and C-3PO, the two carded figure with the coin thing, the original, what the fuck is his name? The guy that drew all the frickin', you guys know who he is. But they had a bunch of those ones. There was I know it's not original, because it's one of, or like 500 of 10,000 numbers, whatever it was. The early bird special package, but it was reissue one. I don't know what the hell. I couldn't see the price on it, because they had another one of those R2-3PO 2-packs on in front. For some reason, the guy had a lot of them. I don't know why. I'm sure they're trying to resell stuff and make money off of it, and they weren't making money. However, they were doing it, so they brought it in there. And then there was some other stuff in there. There were some lunch boxes. I saw a G.I. Joe one, but you can't tell if there's thermos or not. But that's the same store I picked up the R2 and 3PO models that I think I posted a while back, unopened. They're sitting down on the bookcase. But periodically they'll get stuff in there, and apparently somebody brought in a bunch of Star Wars stuff. And they also had the Gentle Giant, the Max Rebo band. But it was, I mean, they're pretty freaking good size, and they were. I picked up the Max Rebo one, and it's really heavy. The other two figures for the band looked pretty much right out of the movie. Gentle Giant does an awesome job on these things. Most of my Gentle Giant stuff is the Marvel. Oh, there's downstairs. The Marvel characters, the animated ones, about yay high. I love those things. Those things are so cool. But yeah, they had those sitting in there. They wanted like 240 to 275 for each one. The band was only 200. I don't know if there's a box for it or anything. I have no idea. It looked like it's all there. It even had the Gentle Giant certificate. I could tell it was a Gentle Giant as soon as I saw it, but they had the card there to confirm it, which is kind of funny because. But yeah, they've got some Star Wars stuff in there now. If anybody's looking for those R2 3PO things, let me know. I'm sure they're going to have some left because there was a bunch of them. They had some other characters there too, but I didn't really look at them because I don't even remember which versions of which cards they are, because they had so much and they're just stacked on top of each other. You can't see what's what, and it's all in a glass display case, which they would have to go open up. So I can't tell you what's all in there because I have no fucking clue. The figures, card of figures, are just, the cards are so big that they just left them out, and they're still in there, those clamshells packaging that they do. So they're not opened as far as I can tell. And I don't think people buy those things to open them out of the packaging. I think they keep them in the packaging. I've never bought one of them. Most of that crap, you have to be part of their whatever the hell that thing is you got to be on. So yeah, that was kind of cool. After I got off work, and I was gonna go, we were going to Denny's after work, some of us, and I had omelet and pancakes. Yes. But they were open, so we ran in there really quick, and they were like, "Where you at?" "I'm over here at the antique store." Okay. And because as soon as you walk in there, they're right there on the floor. So it drew me right over there to look around. I saw somebody had some Funko Pop Star Wars stuff. It looked like people were just buying stuff to try and resell it. The one of the characters from Solo, Moloch, whatever the hell, they had a couple of those there. I'm like, okay, well, these didn't really sell too well. In fact, if I remember right, at the end, they literally were sitting there on the shelf, and I'm sure they bought them on a clearance because they were getting rid of it because they weren't selling. Which is sad because I enjoy Solo. It's a good movie, I think. But I have a stormtrooper sitting here. Look at that. Stormtrooper. Bing! It's too funny. He's kind of... arms are a little orangish. But pretty good. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, my Made in China begged. It's just sitting here. Oh, look. And here's a Jawa. Oh, well. Let me get off this thing, get this thing loaded up, and ask some questions and see if I can figure out how to get these legs on here and without breaking anything and the little glass things. But yeah, if you're enjoying these things, let me know, because I'm just rambling right now. You know, it's been a while on here where we got 40 minutes. Holy crap, 40 minutes for opening a box and then just bullshitting for a while. But it's good to do that sometimes. Talk some Star Wars. I might watch. What do I got here? I got the Planet of the Apes trilogy. I just watched the Equalizer trilogy. It's actually pretty good. I hadn't watched them before, and I couldn't find where to watch them on the streaming stuff because they all had them and then they all dumped them. It's then the movie comes out, but instead of streaming with the new movie with the other ones, they just had the. So, yes. All right. Well, I'm getting off of here. I'm gonna go. I got some pudding, some banana pudding to go eat. So I'm gonna get this thing loaded up and eat some banana pudding, and enjoy my day off. Later.